Good morning, everybody. It's Saturday morning. First of all, I want to apologize for not vlogging yesterday. Stop. Oh, sorry, baby. I had to work late, come home, make dinner, and also had a huge headache. So,
Ito,
what are you doing?
tell them about my field trip.
Little somebody wants to get in the clip here. Hang on.
4 more days until field day.
They rescheduled her field day for next week because they got rained out last time. I think I told you guys that. Yeah?
You told her that.
I did? Okay. Glad I have somebody to double check me. It's been raining off and on here the past few days. My backyard and front yard is a swamp. It sucks having actual lawn equipment but can't get out to use it because of all the rain. And it's back in the 50s again today because it's the middle of May, so why not? Yeah, this sucks. It's supposed to be like really warm this time of year, and it's not even nowhere near it should be. But I have to work in a little while. Not for long. I'm only supposed to be there for a few hours today, so I'm not going to be as tired as I was yesterday. And last night I kind of crashed early because I took something for my headache, and I slept from maybe about 9 o'clock to 1 o'clock in the morning, and then 1 o'clock we got like this huge downpour of rain. It was so loud and it woke me up. Went back and got up just a little while ago. I actually look kind of well rested. I don't look as tired. But I'm gonna let you guys go, and I'm gonna go do some chores and then get ready for work. See you guys soon. So here's the thing. Do you want to hear a little bit of irony right now? Do you? Because I have a little bit of irony for you right now. It's been raining all week. Yep, off and on all week. Past couple of days it's been pretty bad. Pretty heavy at times. The Saturday I have to work. It is nice and bright and sunny. See? Look at that sunshine. I'm working a short shift today. I won't be there all that long today. So hopefully I can get out and enjoy it. But, yeah. See you guys in a bit. Alright guys, I'm out of work. Picking up some stuff at the store. And I'm going to be headed home in a minute. And, oh yeah. I want to chat about migraines. Because I'm a migraine sufferer, and they suck, and that's a bit of an understatement. Mine get so intense and so debilitating that I want to put my head through a concrete wall. I have been on several different medications for mine. Nothing has helped ever, except for maybe like any kind of muscle relaxant cream with menthol. That helps. That helps a lot. For some reason, if I just take, it can be any menthol cream like Tiger Balm or just anything with menthol in it. I'll take a little bit of the gel and then I'll rub it on my temples and my forehead, and it knocks it out completely. So if anybody is suffering from migraines and nothing has worked, try anything with menthol in it. It's gotta be it's gotta be like the main ingredient in it though. And I know muscle relaxant, the rubs are pretty expensive, but it's worth the money, especially if you suffer from these bad boys, because it's no joke. I was thinking about how my migraines kind of can relate to my kids a little bit, because mine get so intense that I am willfully wanting to hurt myself just to kind of numb the pain. And I'm wondering if that's not what Lucy went through, and that's what currently Annie is going through with the, all the head banging. Something is hurting her so bad, she wants to bang her head, and her sensor and her senses are completely overloaded. So she wants to hurt herself to kind of numb the pain. And that makes a lot of sense to me, because whenever I have a migraine, I'll do anything just to make the pain stop, because I get physically ill, I throw up, I'm so dizzy, I feel like I'm hungover, and I've never been hungover ever, but if I was to get hungover, that was probably what it would feel like. They are so bad. I am physically sick, I'm dizzy, I see the colors. And what's funny about that is Lucy said when she was little, she remembered seeing colors when she was having seizures. So I'm wondering if my migraines aren't some sort of seizures, but I've had all the testing and there's nothing there apparently. But whenever I have a migraine, they get pretty awful, pretty intense. I'm in tears, I want to hide, I don't want to be in lights or sounds, and I'm completely overloaded like they are. And my head hurts so bad. I just want to sit in the dark and isolate myself from everybody, kind of like how Annie and Lucy want to do when they have a meltdown. So I'm wondering if there's some sort of weird correlation in between migraines and seizures and autism, because I already know there's a slight parallel between seizures and autism, because it's very common to have epilepsy and autism. About like 60% of kids who have autism also have seizures, and I wasn't aware of that until we were going through this whole thing with Lucy. So that's actually pretty common. I don't have seizures, I don't have epilepsy, not that I know of, and I was tested for this when I was maybe in my teenage years. My migraines got pretty intense. As soon as I hit puberty is when it all started. My migraines would get so bad I would call home from school, it's just screaming and crying, somebody come and get me, because my head was hurting that bad. I'd go home, throw up, and you know, I would feel better then. But went to a couple of neurologists, did a whole bunch of blood work, nothing, they couldn't find anything. But as it turns out, my thyroid is pretty slow too, and we just found this out this past couple of years, which also could cause migraines as well. So there's like an entire list of things that can cause a migraine, and if you don't know what to look for, then you're not gonna find it. I think mine more are thyroid related, but intense bright lights can cause them too, like the strobe lights, lightning, anything like that can set off a really bad migraine. And I'm wondering if that's not what happens to Lucy or Annie when they have a meltdown. You know, you see what I'm saying? It all kind of falls under the umbrella of sensory overload. So if that's what my kids go through on a daily basis, holy shit, no wonder they're banging their heads off the walls. You know, it's crazy. And I don't like to swear on my vlogs, but if they have to deal with this daily, and I'm crying about one freaking day, maybe I have migraines maybe about twice a month. You know, if I'm crying about migraines twice a month and they go through this daily, holy crap. You know, I mean, no wonder they're so aggravated and angry and hurt themselves all the time. They just want the pain to stop. It's insane. But Lucy's been on seizure medication, and they had her on a bunch of different kinds. They had her on Keppra, which actually turned her to a complete zombie. She did absolutely nothing. It's like it erased her personality almost completely. Then they had her on Lamictal. That helped until she started school, and she was falling asleep in class, so they kind of weaned her down off of that. And she's been good ever since. Luckily, she hasn't had any seizures that we know of. They think she's still having the petit mal seizures, like the staring spells. She still has those, but she hasn't had a huge grandma seizure in a while, and I'm so thankful for that. As far as they know, Annie doesn't have seizures, but she does have a couple of the staring spells. that might not necessarily be seizure connected. That might be just sensory overload. Sensory overload when you just can't focus your eyes. So that's just, you know, something to think about when you have migraines and special needs kids. But I'm gonna run home, get dinner. Apparently my husband has Annie in the tub. He just sent me a message. She let me get her in the tub. So that's cool. I'm gonna go home. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. That is a storm rolling up on us. Doesn't look too friendly right now. It's pretty weird because that way is pretty dark, but over here, nice and blue and beautiful. Dark, very dark. Blue and beautiful. Dark, blue and beautiful. So all this is headed our way, and I have kids who are sensitive to storms. This is going to be an interesting afternoon. And this is what it looks like from behind my house. You see all the dark storms over here, and then how clear it is over there. And it's starting to rain. I think that's actually pretty freaking cool. I'm sorry if you guys can hear my dryer, but that's actually rolling on top of us right now. There we go. More rain!